The episode also deftly connects to the series' main idea. The mayor wants to take action against bus crime, so Selena Juarez and her old training officer, John Nolan, are dispatched on board the bus. These two officers are the first plainclothes officers assigned to patrol the bus all day in order to apprehend pickpockets, fare jumpers, and other small-time offenders. However, since this is the Rookie, two brothers board the bus and use a homemade explosive to take it hostage. Speed is an exciting ride that doesn't overlook character moments and involves nearly the whole cast. The best episodes of The Rookie have a small scope, focusing on how the beat cops help ordinary people. When the show goes for spectacle with big action and bigger threats, it doesn't always work. Speed is a case where it does. Trying to maintain their covers, Nolan and Juarez help ensure the rest of the Los Angeles Police Department is on the case almost immediately. Information gets doled out at a dramatically interesting clip, faster than real life but not so fast that the tension gets undercut. The background actors on the bus do a great job of convincingly being terrified. Jacob Pitts, the guest star, does a fantastic job as Joe Hauser, the unfortunate and slightly disturbed hijacker. He is unaware that he is a pawn for a bigger player who is requesting $100 million from the cryptocurrency wallet of an arms dealer. When the time comes, some viewers might think that Juarez and Nolan eliminate their respective suspects a little too quickly. The investigation's gradual revelations, such as the fact that pregnant bystander Cassie is actually Denise Summers and that she seems to be the mastermind, are what make the episode truly entertaining. The entertaining drama appears to be finished neatly until Denise gets in touch with a well-known character that fans will recognize. At the end of Season 6, Nolan and Nyla Harper embarked on a global pursuit to apprehend Monica Stevens, which was one of the final genuinely shark-jumping episodes of The Rookie. Even after her accomplice was taken into custody, Monica stayed in the spotlight until Speed. In this episode, Denise video calls her, exposing the actual nature of the hijacking scheme. Monica used the ID card of a government employee to search for private data. It appears that whatever Monica stole from Dave will be included in a later episode, possibly one that builds to or close to the conclusion. Prior to turning into a villain in Season 6 of The Rookie, Monica Stevens was a recurring defense lawyer in Seasons 5 and 6. In her brief moment heralding Monica's return, Reagan eats up the small scenery at her cafe table, and there's good cause to be excited. Given that they were once companions, it might be argued that the character would have been more effective on the program as Wesley Evers' opposite. Monica's scene in Speed conveys to viewers that she is still involved in that international criminal life, and that she will return to the program at some point during the remainder of Season 7 to complicate Wesley's and everyone else's lives. A significant moment for Lucy Chin, who chooses to take the sergeant's exam, is lost in the intensity of the episode. This provides an additional avenue for the driven officer to advance her career, as she was not eligible to become a detective. It also has the unintended consequence of taking Tim Bradford out of her line of authority. This implies that if the popular pair who split up in Season 6 got back together, they wouldn't have any work-related issues. Lucy Chin, I haven't completely forgiven you yet, you know? However, perhaps you might come and assist me with my studies when I do. Chin and Bradford's connection has been so blatantly amorous throughout the season that it seems inappropriate to even refer to their exchanges in this episode as a tease. The most well-liked couple on the show is Chenford. However, despite Lucy's admission to Tim that she still feels wounded by their breakup, it doesn't really appear. In order to maintain the will they won't they tension and reassure the rookie shippers that it will happen, the series uses the sergeant's examination to keep them apart. However, by making it so obvious that the protagonists are excited to be back together, viewers can question whether another surprise is on the horizon. It would be the best of both worlds if the rookie could figure out how to tell its stories with the two as a relationship. The couple's popularity, though, appears to be practically working against their happily ever now during the length of the series. From a dramatic perspective, splitting them up could be fantastic, but neither Chin nor Bradford will benefit from it. To little fanfare, Miles Penn, the final new officer on The Rookie, works with Lieutenant Wade Gray throughout this episode. Penn seems to do an excellent job, is helpful, and doesn't talk too much. The two even bond over who has the finest barbecue recipe as the program comes to a close. Coming from Texas, Penn seems to have the upper hand. However, a summons marks the beginning of Penn's mini-arc in this episode. It has nothing to do with his former Academy partner, Seth Ridley, who was let go in the last episode, nor is it connected to anything he did at work. Instead, it comes from the father of his ex-fiancée who gave him a $10,000 loan. Penn decides to sell his college football championship ring in order to generate enough cash and pay back the debt without being kicked out of the LAPD for being vulnerable to financial misconduct. This is another lost chance for the show, but it's supposed to demonstrate his dedication to law enforcement. Because of the high cost of rent in Los Angeles, Penn is essentially homeless despite that loan, living in his car in a parking lot where some cops, like Quigley Smitty, remain. A tale about police officers, at least rookies, not getting enough money to live on is absent from The Rookie. Nolan and Bailey Noon's subplot concerning the tens of thousands of dollars required to adopt a kid contrasts with Penn's story. The sum shakes them, but they appear to have money to spend. Penn's decision to sell his ring isn't as sentimental as The Rookie would like it to be, but maybe this may be explored in a later episode. Even if Speed is almost flawless, there are still some issues.